Hi Flossmas, welcome to MJ Stitching Memories. I just wanted to kind of pop in here with a real short, I kind of didn't get Flossmas going. So as soon as I uploaded on November 30th, I was going to start my first Flossmas. About 2 hours later, I started feeling really tired and was kind of up all night with a runny nose. I'm like, oh, I got my feet wet. I'm going to be okay. By morning, I was full on, like, couldn't breathe, coughing, had no voice, full on sick. So, as with my normal, it went from, just a cold to affecting some little COPD activity. And I basically spent the first 4 days of Flossmas without a voice, and I spent the last 2 days trying to catch up on appointments and everything that I missed from being sick. I'm at a friend's house now. She's letting me stay here a couple days just until I'm to the point I can get out in the cold weather. Still really shouldn't be out. It's rainy and cold. I shouldn't really be out in this today. So I did a stitching live where I went over a few of my whips. So I'm just going to show them here in case you missed that. I did get a little bit of stitching done. I got a little bit of white done here on Snowflake Express. It's very hard to see because it's white on, it's B5200 on white. So I need to get, of course around here you can see him, but up here you can't tell there's anything there from a distance. So I'll need to back stitch, and also you can't really even see the snowflakes, so there's a snowflake there and here, there's a couple. So I really want to do the snowflakes, find something kind of iridescent to put on the top of, like just go over the top stitch. But I think for the snowman himself I'm going to have to find something to outline him in. It's very subtle, so I don't want to take away from him because I love him so much. So Snowflake Express. And I guess I'm on a snowman kick because I've been working on Joy. And what drew me to this was the colors, because the snowflakes are not the traditional, white or silver or blue or gray. They're more the reds and the greens and the yellows, with yellows replacing the golds. So I really kind of like this. Now this is an off-white, so the B5200 is showing up at a distance here a little bit better. The pattern called for a third red to fill the ball at the top of the hat and the trim, and I thought it was too close to the trim color, so I contemplated filling the trim and the ball in this, more cranberry-esque red. But then I thought it would take away from this red, so I may just fill it in with the B5200 and call it done. I've tried to finish this thing. I've got less than 200 stitches left to finish it, and I just keep wiping out. So my goal is to kind of finish this. Today's December 7th, and so I've missed the first 6 days of Vlogmas. So I might do a couple of vlogs here in a row, and then to kind of just, in my mind, catch me up the things I had wanted to go through, and then probably just not put the pressure on myself for something daily and do maybe a weekly Flossmas instead of a daily Vlogmas, and just see how that goes. And then next year really, try to have some preparation. It was something I decided at the last minute to try. So the last whip I've been working on is Merry Christmas, and it's just going to say that. There really isn't anything else on it, but I don't want to take away from this fabric, which the fabric has some pieces of fibers built into, still can't really see them, some different colors, various places, which to me look like, kind of snowflake-esque or Christmas lights, or it just screams festive to me. So that's kind of the whips I've been working on. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the hamster that I forgot was there till he came out to eat. So, let's see. So I went over songs in my Stitching Live. I might still do some additional songs throughout. But I think today I'm going to talk a little bit about Christmas trees, since there's a beautiful one in front of me. I've been kind of everywhere I go this year that I see Christmas trees, I've been taking pictures of them. I think it's because I don't have the space to put up my own tree, and I miss the decorating. Miss all the parts of Christmas: the decorating, the baking, the gift shopping, the present wrapping. I miss all of it. But I think the Christmas tree just is the part of it that speaks home to me. So, I remember when we were younger, going out into the forest, chopping down the tree, bringing it home. We only got to do that a couple of times. Most of the time we did have artificial trees, but that just aspect of bringing outside in, having nature in your home, it's just something I'm missing this year. Many of you know I lost my mother this year. And we've been estranged for many years, and it shouldn't have probably hit me as hard as it has. I'm still nowhere near prepared, and still dealing with it on a very daily, real basis. But the Christmas trees remind me also of Mom, because that was the kind of the one thing she let us kids help with. It wasn't a chore. Okay, so put this like cooking and baking, those are my mom's jobs. Now, if it was making cookies, like my dad, he liked to make cookies, so Mom was like, okay, you've got the girls, which I had a sister, you've got the girls, you go make cookies. But the rest of holiday baking was my mom's job. And we could watch, and we could wash the dishes, but as far as helping to bake, not allowed. Very, very proud of her kitchen. My mother was a wonderful cook and a wonderful baker, so it was definitely not a hardship to not help. But there were many times that kind of that aspect I wanted to get into, but decorating the tree was a different story. That we got to help, and we didn't just get to do the hard parts of untangling the lights. We got to put ornaments on the tree. We got to kind of learn the way she liked the tree, and we learned to decorate that way. And I really miss that very full covered tree. And at the end, you lay the icicle, which I miss I hated them the first few times I had to do them, because, my mother was the kind you take a handful, and she was the lay one at a time on each branch, but made very full. I mean, it looked like they had been globbed on and had fallen and frozen, but the way that we put them on was one at a time. And we always listened to Christmas music, or my dad was singing Christmas music or playing Christmas music. And my dad helped too. It was very much a family thing. So the Christmas tree is kind of what I'm thinking of today, which surprisingly I'm not stitching on any Christmas trees right now, but that's what I'm thinking of. That's the part of Christmas I'm thinking of. Now, while I celebrate Christmas, there are a lot of holidays between now and the new year, and I enjoy hearing about and seeing the preparations for various holidays and various celebrations and traditions. So while I actively this year don't have a whole lot going on, I expect to be spending Christmas in a rehabilitation facility for physical therapy. Or a nursing home. I'm hoping it'll be a physical therapy rehabilitation. So if that's the case, I won't be personally doing any active Christmas endeavors, but I guess probably the next thing is historically, I don't get my Christmas cards even done until like between Christmas and New Year's. So maybe this year, since I can't really do the rest of Christmas traditions, maybe I'll get my cards out before I go into the rehab facility. We'll see how that works out with my schedule. But let's see. I think that's about it for today's pseudo Flossmas. And I look forward to being able to do videos more often, even if I don't have a lot of stitching to show. I think that is one thing I struggle with, is I don't always have much to show. So I don't feel I should be making videos. But this time of year, it's kind of more vloggy style for Flossmas, and so the shorter videos with not a lot are sometimes acceptable. So I would appreciate it if you let me know what you think. Tips, I'm getting tongue-tied. Tips and tricks and suggestions. And we will, hopefully see you in the next few days. And I hope that you are enjoying stitching your many warm memories, and that you are enjoying your preparation for the holiday season. And you have a wonderful day. Bye.